For decades, time series forecasting relied on isolated statistical methods like ARIMA, requiring manual parameter tuning for every dataset. Google Research introduced a zero-shot foundation model that applies the structure of large language models to continuous temporal data. With the update to TimesFM 2.5, Google reduced the parameter count from 500 million to 200 million while maintaining the zero-shot accuracy of larger versions. This chart shows the hardware efficiency evolution across model versions. The baseline requirements for local inference dropped to 4 GB of CPU RAM and a minimum of 2 GB of video RAM for hardware-accelerated environments. This hardware optimization coincided with an expansion of the historical context window. The model now supports up to 16,384 historical time points, an 8-fold increase over previous versions. The architecture was also refactored to be frequency agnostic, removing the requirement for explicit frequency indicators during data ingestion. By reducing the model weight while expanding the context window, TimesFM allows for the analysis of deep seasonal dependencies on resource-constrained hardware. Loading high-precision floating-point arrays into memory carries a persistent operational risk. Out-of-memory failures will halt deployment pipelines if the hardware cannot accommodate the tensor footprint. To mitigate this, the repository includes a pre-flight diagnostic script. It uses a deterministic heuristic formula to calculate the exact memory required by the model weights and architectural overhead before active execution. These memory audits dictate the backend selection. Engineers use PyTorch for local debugging on CPUs and GPUs, while JAX and Flax are reserved for parallelized throughput on enterprise TPUs. Even with a stable backend, initializing the model via the Hugging Face hub can trigger a type error in recent package versions. The upstream API passes networking metadata directly into the model constructor, which the architecture was not designed to receive. You bypass this initialization failure by intercepting the model keyword arguments and using a pop function to remove the proxy and paper URL parameters before the class instantiates. Establishing strict environmental hygiene and sanitizing these API calls are necessary steps before any foundational tensors are loaded into memory. This right here is the forecast configuration object. It serves as the blueprint that dictates the mathematical behavior and temporal boundaries of the transformer blocks during the compilation phase. Within this configuration, the input normalization flag must be set to true. Attention mechanisms are sensitive to unscaled numerical features, and this ensures data is projected into a standardized latent space. You also manage directional bias through the force flip invariance parameter. Activating this enforces structural symmetry, ensuring consistent results when analyzing volatile datasets that oscillate around a zero mean. Version 2.5 also allows you to engage the continuous quantile head, an auxiliary 30 million parameter network specifically for generating probabilistic prediction intervals. The compilation phase optimizes hardware processing while bounding the statistical limits and probabilistic capabilities of the inference run. This analysis shows how the engine transforms inputs. The API accepts independent one-dimensional numerical arrays. An internal orchestration layer manages the padding and vectorization required to handle disparate sequence lengths within a single batch. The inference call returns 2 distinct elements. The first is the point forecast matrix. This 2-dimensional matrix is defined by the batch size and the forecast horizon, representing the median predictive path. The second element is the quantile forecast tensor, which is generated only if the continuous quantile head was enabled. This tensor expands into 3 dimensions: batch, horizon, and quantiles. The innermost dimension contains 10 percentile boundaries, ranging from the 10th to the 90th percentile. The architecture outputs a geometrically bounded multi-dimensional matrix representing the complete probability density function of its forecast. Generating a 3-dimensional probability tensor negates the requirement to implement separate, isolated anomaly detection algorithms. By extracting the tensor slices for the 10th and 90th percentiles, you can define a robust prediction interval directly from the forecast output. As real-world data streams in, you compare it against these calculated margins. Any value that falls outside these probabilistic boundaries is statistically classified as an anomaly. By treating statistical uncertainty as a queryable tensor dimension, engineers achieve zero-shot anomaly detection as a native byproduct of the forecast. While zero-shot univariate forecasting is effective, high-stakes environments often require external factors, such as price changes or local weather, to modulate the forecast. The XREG subsystem addresses this by integrating 4 classes of covariates. These dynamic and static variables must span the entire temporal range of both the historical context and the predicted horizon. The fusion logic is governed by the XREG mode. In the default XREG plus TimesFM mode, a statistical regression model fits the covariates to the target series first. This isolates the impact of known variables, allowing the transformer architecture to focus its parameters on resolving remaining nonlinear residual noise. Alternatively, TimesFM plus XREG generates a zero-shot baseline first, which is then linearly adjusted based on the weight of the provided exogenous features. Proper XREG routing allows the foundation model to respect hyperlocal business logic without requiring a full retraining of the foundational weights. Deploying the XREG subsystem in automated batch pipelines requires caution regarding an architectural phenomenon known as batch covariatage. This occurs within the regression normalization layer. If not restricted, the system may normalize features across the entire global batch instead of isolating the calculation for each individual series. When this happens, the context from one time series corrupts the calculations of its batch neighbors, yielding inconsistent predictions during backtesting. To prevent this, you must explicitly set the parameter normalize XREG target per input to true within your function call. Enforcing isolated scaling ensures that each forecast in a batch remains mathematically independent, protecting the integrity of your enterprise data. Localized Python environments eventually face bottlenecks when pulling multi-petabyte datasets for large-scale forecasting. Google integrates TimesFM into BigQuery ML to solve this. Analysts use a standard SQL function to invoke the model, while the database manages the TPU allocation and distributed batching in the background. For platform-agnostic serverless deployments, the model can be wrapped in an application layer designed for ephemeral computation on high-performance GPUs. These serverless wrappers utilize a finalize method to flush the residual memory after each inference call, preventing persistent VRAM state corruption between concurrent tasks. TimesFM 2.5 provides a modular predictive framework capable of running on localized edge devices or executing parallel forecasts across billions of rows natively inside a distributed data warehouse.